Welcome, honored guests, to Club Drosselmeyer's All-Star War Bond Rally! I'm Fritz Stahlbaum, and folks, you're about to see the best show of 1942 while you open your hearts and your pocketbooks to support the war effort. And so I'd like to introduce you to tonight's top-notch performers. We're fans of high culture here, and we know you are too, which is why we are honored to welcome the worldwide opera sensation, Columbina! When soldiers look up, it's not for an air raid. Here on break from her USO World Tour, it's Sugar Faye! Recently declared public enemy number 37, Rat the Rat King will join us again with his uncanny ability to get me to announce him. Hi, Rat. Oh, and I see he's got Dr. Cantaloupe Kane and the Rat Bot with him. You may have seen her in movies such as Saddle Up Sally and Way Out West. It's America's favorite movie cowgirl, Miss Vanjie Montana! You may have heard of this band, La Quintet Show. We are honored to host the world-famous jazz violinist, Jean Lefebvre. Our favorite team of tappers will keep your toes a-tapping. It's the Bombardiers! And of course, folks, we couldn't have this evening without the founder of the feast. Proprietor of the club, scientist, industrialist, some would say a magician. To kick off our evening, it's my privilege to introduce my very own dear uncle, Herr Drosselmeyer.
Thank you. But the main event tonight is to raise money for our troops. Every war bond you buy goes to help purchase guns, tanks, and supplies for our boys fighting abroad. And I believe there are several groups here this evening who are competing for the honor of buying the most war bonds. Isn't that right, Fritz?
That's right, Uncle. I believe that we have with us this evening members of the Jewish League of Boston, the Cambridge Society of Arts and Letters, members of the Boston Athenaeum, the New England Ham Radio Society, and members of SIEU Local 310, that's the Boilermakers. May the best club win. Now, we know you might not have enough in your pocket to buy a bond, so folks, feel free to ask around to find things that could be done to raise more money. And so, as soon as you have $100, come on over to the War Bond booth and buy a bond from me. All right, now folks, I know you're very excited about this next part. You may know Project Nutcracker from public appearances, his movie cameos, and his very own comic book, Project Nutcracker, issue number 1. Accompanied by Chief Scientist Dr. Clara Stahlbaum, it's Project Nutcracker version Echo! Buy, 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 buy a bond, and buy, the bonds you buy will bring you victory. Buy, 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 buy a bond, and you'll be standing by the victory arch when Johnny comes marching home again. Oh, you should need no request, for after all, you know that you're investing in the best. When the lads come back again, back the old attack again. Buy, buy bonds.
It isn't the time to say you've done enough. This is the time to really do your stuff. And even if you can't be a soldier in the ranks, you can be the guy that helps supply the guns and planes and tanks. This is the time to do your very best. This is no time for you to take a rest. The enemy is reeling and his morale is low, so now's the time to fall in line and deliver the final blow.
Buy, buy, buy a bond, and buy, the bonds you buy will bring you victory. Buy, 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 buy a bond, and you'll be standing by the victory arch when Johnny comes marching home again. Oh, you should need no request, for after all, you know that you're investing in the best. When the lads come back again, back the old attack again. Buy, buy, bonds. So once again, folks, we encourage you to spend all the money you brought with you this evening and buy some...
Stop the show! Agent Fitzhughes, FBI. I'm afraid I have to shut this show down, folks.
That's not, you can't have that happen.
Mr. Drosselmeyer, you are under arrest for an act of sabotage.
Sabotage?
For setting fire to the troop ship USS Lafayette while at dry dock on the 5th of December.
Setting fire to a ship, but he has no motive.
I mean, we have our case, but he's German. It's wartime. What more do you need?
Uncle, what were you doing on that evening? Do you have an alibi?
Well, I'm sorry I can't say, but obviously I didn't do it.
Well, we'll see about that. We're taking you in for questioning. Show's over, folks. Go home.
You can't shut us down. This is a war bond rally. Why? It would be un-American, I think. I mean, you're stopping us from raising thousands, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars worth of war bonds.
$10,000 for war bonds?
Yeah, it's Cambridge, so yeah.
She has a point. I think that we could manage selling $10,000 worth of war bonds. Is that right, folks? Yes? Gonna buy those bonds?
All right.
Right.
I'll let you finish your bond rally, but you better raise $10,000 worth of war bonds, or I'll have you all arrested for obstruction of something.
Uncle, I won't let you be falsely accused. Fellow citizens, I need your help to exonerate this good man. So if you'd like to come help me, please see me by the war bonds booth. I'll be running the Free Drosselmeyer campaign.
Well, folks, seems like things have changed a little bit. It's more imperative now that we all buy some bonds. So be sure to come over to this booth and buy bonds from me. And if you're running low on money, you can talk to our performers. They might be able to help you out. Now, folks, without further ado, I would like to announce the irreplaceable, irresistible, incorrigible star of stage and screen, Miss Ginger Lamar and the Harvard Squares.
That's it. Thank you, Fritzy. Well, how's everyone doing this evening? You know what I see in front of me? I see a really big, wide, empty dance floor. You know, the best things happen while you're dancing. So get on out there! The best things happen while you're dancing. Things that you would not do at home come naturally on the floor. For dancing soon leads to romancing. When you got a girl in your arms that you've never held before. Even guys with two left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. Even guys with two left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. While you dance. While you dance. So much for getting out on the floor. It's also time to start buying those war bonds. So if you haven't talked to someone, go talk to someone. Say hi, say howdy, say you can raise some money for those war bonds, and make sure we don't all go to jail, because I'm not going back. Okay, just felt words children's books, the kind of books that are banned in Boston. There's the trick with a knife that I'm learning to do. And everything I've got belongs to you. I've a powerful anesthesia in my fist, and the perfect wrist to give your neck a twist. There are hammerlock holds, well, I mastered a few, and everything I've got belongs to you. Share for share, share alike. You get struck each time I strike. Me for me and you for me, and well, I'll give you plenty of nothing. I'm not yours for better, but for worse. And I've learned to give the well-known witch's curse. I've a terrible tongue and a temper for two. Everything I've got belongs to you. Share for share and share alike. You get struck each time I strike. You for me and me for me, and well, I give you plenty of nothing. I'm not yours for better, but for worse. And I've learned to give the well-known witch's curse. I've a terrible tongue and a temper for 2 or 3 or 4 more, and everything I've got, well, no, it's not a lie, but everything I've got belongs to you. Oh, thank you so much, folks. Oh, thank you.